very good morning, everybody. Welcome along to the first leg of Super Saturday, kicking off with the 10:06 in a few minutes' time. Grounds will soon be on parade for race number 1. It's the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the favourite for the opener is trap 4, Twiggy Delight, currently a 5-2 chance. Just to let you know, there are no alterations to this morning's card. All runners as per your race card. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester Racecourse this morning. Grounds on parade, race number 1. Greyhounds running race 1 now on parade for the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Sandwich Toaster for the Toastbusters and trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Millicent Magic for owner Mrs. C. Allen, trainer Matt Dartnell. 3 is Swift Cayley for Mr. and Mrs. McCall, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Twiggy Delight, owner Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. 5 is Capricorn Jill for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 6 is Dress Code, owned by Mr. Lowther, trained by Steve Rayner. 7 is Lily for the Sunday School Syndicate and trainer Jean Lyles. And 8 is Scruff's Penny for owner Mr. Ray Welsh and trainer Kevin Hutton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race 1. Just 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes only left for betting on this morning's opener. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see it's 5-2, trap 4, Twiggy Delight. Next in it's the 2-dog Millicent Magic at 4s. 5-1, trap 3, Swift Cayley. I've missed one out. Dress Code was 4-1 as well. So 5-2, trap 4, 4-1, traps 2 and 6, 5-1, trap 3, 6-1, traps 1 and 5, and 8-1, the wide boys 7 and 8. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 1. Favourite in 4, Twiggy Delight. On screen now, we've got a replay of the favourite in action last time out from trap 3. Twiggy Delight last time, goes in the black jacket this time around. Broke okay, did Twiggy Delight. Bit of bother into that first corner, involving the 4-dog. And ran on to finish 3rd behind a runaway winner, Boomtown Acting. So a decent performance from Twiggy Delight last time out. Most encouraging was the clock, 28.87. Posted 28.89 the time before that. So it's decent heart at the moment. Twiggy Delight is the 5-2 favourite to land this opener here today. Suggest a repeat of that 28.87 clock would be enough to land the spoils here. Can burn the candle at both ends, the 4-dog Twiggy Delight. Pace up and stays. But only a wee thing, 24 kilos in weight. So might need a bit of luck into that first corner to negotiate a safe passage. If she does, she's more than capable, as that 28.87 clock last time out suggests. 5-2, trap 4, then Twiggy Delight. Then 4-1, traps 2 and 6. 5-1, trap 3. 6-1, traps 1 and 5. And 8-1, 7 and 8. There's your favourite up on screen then. Trap 4, Twiggy Delight. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 1. We're loading up then for the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Kicking off with an A7 grade contest here at Towcester this morning. Nearly all loaded then for the opener. Stand by for action then. Looks like we're all safely loaded for race number 1. Gemma's our starter this morning. There she is on screen. She's waving her white flag today. Means one thing, that the hare is running. Bunny on the spin for race number 1. A7 the grade. It's the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Bunny approaching the boxes. Off and racing away. 7 off to a decent start on the outside. Likewise 6 and 8. Then comes 1, 4, 5, 3 and 2 the back marks. In the first corner we go now though. It's 6 going to lead them round from 1, who gives that rival a bit of a nudge. And now 8 swoops off the second corner. Scruffs Penny, who does stay on, leads now by a good 2 lengths from 1 back in second. Then comes 4, 6, 3 and 7. Approaching the final corner now though. It's Trap 8, gone through the gears nicely up front and pulled about 4, 5 lengths clear from 4 back in second. Twiggy Delight, and we'll be catching this 8-dog now though, stays all day. 8 beats 4, 6 back in third. 8, 4 and 6 in the opener here at Towcester this morning. 8, 4, 6. Confirmation result, race number 1. First was Trap 8. Scruffs Penny, Miss Ray Welsh, Trummer Kevin Hutton. Second Trap 4. Twiggy Delight, third Trap 6. Dress code, result 8, 4 and 6. 8, 4, 6. Winner's time 28.88. 2.888 then. The winning time for the 8-dog, Scruffs Penny. Comes the replay then of the opener. It was the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Decent start from 8 on the outside, considering she's more of a staying type really. Rounded the field into that second bend, bit of bother up front, but 8 swooped on the outer, and once Scruffs Penny had a clear run ahead of her, there was going to be no catching her. The pre-race favourite, Twiggy Delight, did her best, but is a dour stayer, Trap 8, Scruffs Penny, so it wasn't for catching once she led. 8 beats 4 by a good 4 lengths. 6 back in third, Dress code. 8, 4, 6 then in race number 1. Full order of finish for race 1 was 8.46, 135.72, 8.46, 135.72. Distances were 4 lengths, 2 lengths, 3 lengths, half a length, 3 quarters, ahead and ahead. Winner's time 28.88. Time for Scruffs Penny 28.88. Grounds parade, and then for race number 2, it's the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. Runners for race 2 are as follows. Trap 1 is Leyland Ted for owner Mr. Barney and trainer Hazel Kemp. 2 is Towstar Kanye for the Towstar Syndicate and trainer Paul Clark. 3 is Flying Discovery for owner Mr. Richardson, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 is Lemming Tara for owner Mr. Katz, trainer Heather Dimmock. 5 is Cousin Dupree for Mrs. Trotter and Wallace, trainer Mark Wallace. 6 Dunbar Linda for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 7 is Carden Punch for Mrs. Fowler and Wallace, trainer Mark Wallace. And 8 is Quivers Matthew for the Matthew Partnership and trainer Johnny Blanco. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the current favourite is trap 7, Carden Punch, currently a 5-2 chance. Greyhound's preparing to head down towards those starting boxes for race number 2 then. We'll now have just over 3 minutes left of betting on this race. 3 minutes left of betting on race number 2. There's trap 6 on screen, currently a 7-2 chance. Dunbar Linda, third last time out behind Union Pride. This is Dunbar Linda in action last time from trap 4 on the 16th of May. Comment was bump 1 ran on. Paced up okay, had nowhere to go into that first corner. There was a meet in the sandwich between 1 and 6, but has run on for third spot has Dunbar Linda. Posted a time of 29.25. Got a 28.96 best, so one of the few greyhounds capable of dipping under the 29-second barrier when all goes to plan is Dunbar Linda. Was a winner of an Intertrack at Harlow 3 runs back. Rarely runs a bad race, does Dunbar Linda, usually there or thereabouts. And is a 7-2 chance to oblige here today. Joint second favourite with a 2-dog, also at 7-2. The Jolly in 7. Carden Punch at 5-2. So 5-2 traps 7, 7-2 traps 2 and 6. So then 6-1 traps 1 and 4, 7-1 trap 3, and 8-1 traps 5 and 8. It's a fairly warm favourite here in the green jacket. Carden Punch KO'd on the 6th of May. Hit the deck but came up with a decent sprint trial on the 10th of May. Showed no ill effects of that tumble. And is the 5-2 favourite to bounce back after that tumble with a victory here in this A8 Great Contest. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 2, loading up for the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. A8 the grade. All loaded then for race number 2. There's Gemma with a flag again. She's waving, so the hare's running, but in the spin for the second time today. It's the Bet with Bet 365 Stakes. A8 the grade then for race number 2. Stand by for action. Gates lift and away we go. Trap 1 the first to show. Leyland Ted from 7 the favourite. Then comes 8, 5, 2, 4 squeeze for room. Then 6 and 3. Round the first bend we go now though. It's Leyland Ted that leads the way by about a length and a half from 7 in hot pursuit. Carden Punch 8 there or thereabouts on the outside. Quivers Matthew. Then comes 5 Cousin Dupree. Approaching the third corner now though. Been all about the red jacket thus far of Leyland Ted for Hazel Kemp. Leads by 2 lengths now from 7. Trying to press on the outside. Carden Punch 1 from 7 as they straighten for the judge. 7 looming large on the outside. 1 trying to rally up the inner, but 7's going to go on and score here. 7 beats 1 to back in third. 7-1-2. The favourite obliges. In race number 2, it's Card and Punch in the green jacket. Confirmation result race 2, first trap 7, Card and Punch, Mrs. Fowler and Wallace, Trevor Mark Wallace, second trap 1, Leyland Ted, third trap 2, Towstar Kanye. Results 7, 1 and 2, 7, 1, 2, winning time 29.06, 29.06. Stand by for the replay then of race number 2. Was well away the 7 on the outside, Card and Punch, but one more so on the inner, Leyland Ted. Scooted clear down the far side, but 7 always on the premises. Couple of lengths back or so, and has managed to grind out a result here as Leyland Ted just run out of gas on the run for home. 7 switches back to the outside out of the 1 slipstream and has gone on to score here and relegate Leyland Ted into second place. 2's run on for third, Toaster Kanye. 7-1-2 then in race number 2. The full order in then for race number 2 was 7-1-2, 8-3-6-5-4. 7-1-2, 8-3-6-5-4. Distances were 1 1/4, 1 1/2 lengths, 1 1/4, 3/4 of a length, 1 length, a short head, and 1 1/2. And a winning time for trap 7, Card and Punch, was 29.06, 29.06. Operating then for race number 3, it's the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Ballamac Dione, for owner Mr. A.G. Power and trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Ducklington Bell for Mrs. Hazel, Richard Stiles and Weir, trainer Kevin Hutton. 3 is Bouncing Dan for Mrs. Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. 4 is Killer High Blue for the Nearly 10 Syndicate and trainer Heather Dimmock. 5 is Bogcross Esther for Mrs. Crichton and Lyles, trainer Jean Lyles. 6 is Blue Chaos for the Nearly 10 Syndicate, trainer Heather Dimmock. 7 is Katunda Daisy, owned and trained by Mark Wallace. And 8 is Blakefield Becky for the Chinese Dave Syndicate and trainer Kevin Hutton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 3. This is over our 6-bend distance, 686 metres a trip then for this S4. Favourite in 2, Ducklington Bell, currently a 5-2 chance. Replay on screen now with the favourite in action last time out, Ducklington Bell. Went from trap 4 last time out over this same 6-bend distance here at Towcester a week ago. Was away and gone in the early exchanges, but just ran out of gas and had to capitulate. Laid on to the stronger staying Dunham Maddie. No Dunham Maddie in opposition today, so supporters of Ducklington Bell will hope she can build a winning lead on this occasion. He's the 5-2 favourite to land the spoils here, but a fast break will certainly be more than useful as far as Ducklington Bell's plans on a gold medal are concerned. Coddled last time, having made the early run-in, but we're hoping to build an early lead and a winning lead on this occasion for favourite backers. Currently a 5-2 chance then, Ducklington Bell. Then 3-1 trap 6, Blue Chaos, 4-1 bar these. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps for race 3, loading up over the far side for the 6-bend contest then. 686 metres a trip for the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Loading process is complete then for race number 3. There goes Gemma with a magic flag. A smile and a wave. Thank you, Gemma. Hare's running for race number 3. S4 the grade then, 686 metres the trip. Stand by for action. Off and racing away. 6 off to a flying start. Blue Chaos for Heather Dimmock leads round from 2 into second. Then comes 5, 1, 8, 4 and 3 the back marker. Off the second bend we go now then. It's still the 6 dog Blue Chaos that leads. Got 5 for company. Bogcross Esther to challenge into this third corner. Then comes 2, 1, 8, 3, 7 and 4. Off down the far side, about to go now then, and it's trap 6. Blue Chaos still hanging on to the early lead from 5 thereabouts in second. A 3-length gap to 2 in third. Then comes 8, 1, 3 and 7 staying on. Katunda Daisy approaching the final corner now though. But all about the 6 dog so far. Blue Chaos 7 emerging from the pack. The challenge now Katunda Daisy off this final bend. 6 collared now by 7 on the wide outside. Katunda Daisy is flying and is going to go on and score here. 7 beats 6. 2 back in third. 7, 6, 2 in race number 3. Confirmation result race 3, first trap 7, Katunda Daisy, owned and trained by Mike Wallace. Second trap 6, Blue Chaos. Third trap 2, Ducklinton Bell. Result 7, 6 and 2. 7, 6, 2 in race number 3. Winner's time 42.68. 42.68 the clock then for trap 7, Katunda Daisy. She left it late but was absolutely flying on the run for home and has collared the long time leader trap 6, Blue Chaos. 7 beats 6. Favourite back in third, trap 2, Ducklinton Bow. That was the result of the bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Replay on the screen then of race number 3. It was the bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Early exchanges were all about the 6 dog, Blue Chaos. But unfortunately, run out of gas on his staying debut here today. Did Blue Chaos. 7 sprouted wings off that final corner, not even in shot. Katunda Daisy at this point has come pretty much from last to first to go on and score going away here in race number 3. 6 a long time leader, relegated to second on the run for home. 7 beats 6. Pre-race favourite Ducklinton Bell, trap 2 back in third. Winner's time 42.68. Some run from Katunda Daisy. You take the full order in was 7.62, 5.38.14. 7.62, 5.38.14. The distances were 2.5 lengths, 3 3/4, 1 3/4. Ahead, half a length, ahead and half. Winner's time 42.68. 42.68 the winning time then for trap 7, Katunda Daisy. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 4. It's the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Skinny Love, owned and trained by Kevin Hutton. 2 is Seb Scolari, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 3 is Chantilly in Red, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 4 is Make Offer, owned by Mr Barney, trainer Hazel Kemp. 5 is Dunham Owen for the Dunham Racing Club, trainer Jane Houghton. 6 Nippy Bow for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 7 Saltin Banco for Mrs Licence and Wallace, trainer Mark Wallace. And 8 is Up the Cherries for the Gulliver's Pub and trainer Kevin Hutton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 4. Just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only left for betting on the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. One favourite in 3, Chantilly in Red, currently a 5-2 chance here. It's then 4-1, trap 4, Make Offer. 5-1, traps 1 and 6. And 6-1 bar these. Chantilly in Red did jolly though in race number 4. It's A7 grade contest, second last time out, looking to go one better here is Chantilly in Red. Here's a replay then of Chantilly in Red in action last time out. Had the black jacket on last time, did Chantilly in Red. Was away and gone in the early exchange. Bit of bother into that first corner. Otherwise may well have been able to clear her lines. Was unable to do so totally. Had the 6 in pursuit for most of the contest. One just challenge and give her a bit of a nudge into that third corner as well. But one again off the final corner did Chantilly in Red. It was a game performance from a greyhound that certainly has gears. More than capable, if on a go day, Chantilly in Red. And is the 5-2 favourite to land the spoils here. There she is up on screen now. Certainly more than capable. But not always perhaps the most reliable, but certainly more than capable if on a go day, as proved back on the 18th of March when scooted in A7. See how she gets on very soon indeed then, because we're loading up for race number 4. Going in for the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. A7 the grade. All loaded then for race number 4. Gemma on standby. There she is up on screen. Taking a good look at these runners before she waves a flag. She's waving now though, so the hare's running. Bunny on the spin, race number 4. A7 the grade then for the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Standby for action. Gates lift and away we go. 8 very slow into stride. An uphill struggle from there for Up the Cherries. Up front is trap 3. He's going to lead them round though. Chantilly in Red, the pre-race favourite, leads from 7 off this second corner. Saltin Banco, this pair clear of 1 into third. Then comes 5 and 4. Towards the third corner we go now though. It's Chantilly in Red for trainer Richard Yates that leads by a length or so from 7. Still thereabouts on his outside. 1 staying on nicely up the inner. Skinny Love. Then comes 4. Approaching the final corner now though. It's the white jacket. Chantilly in Red now boots clear from 1. Trying to stay on in second place, but 3 not for catching. 3 beats 1. 4 back in third. 3-1-4. Chantilly in Red in the white jacket. Confirmation result race 4, first trap 3, Chantilly in Red, owned and trained by Richard Yates. Second trap 1, Skinny Love. Third trap 4, Make Offer. Result 3-1-4, 3-1-4. Winner's time 28.97 then in race number 4, Chantilly in Red, stopping the clock in a time of 28.97. It's like the rain's just starting to come down, hopefully just a shower. Looks like it's hosing down over the far side at the moment. Not too bad in front of the grandstand, but we'll take a look back at the replay of race number 4, just see how Chantilly Red has landed the loot for favourite backers in race number 4. Away and gone in the early exchanges was Chantilly Red, has 7 Sultan Banco for company in the early exchanges, but Chantilly Red managed to burn that rival off, approaching the final corner as 1 Skinny Love ran on into second place. Then came the 4 Make Offer. 3-1-4 it was then, and all the way success for Chantilly Red and her owner and trainer Richard Yates. The full order of finish for race 4 was 3-1-4-6-5-7-2-8. 3-1-4-6-5-7-2-8. Distances 3.5 lengths, 1 length, 2.5, 1.5, a neck, 3/4 of a length, and 4 1/4. The winning time 28.97, 28.97. for race number 5. Less than 2 minutes to the off. Greyhound's going to head directly to the starting traps then for the best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. The runners for race 5 are as follows. Trap 1 is Mad About Johnny for the Georgian Horn and trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Northwest Trophy for owner Mr. J. Tynan and trainer Jean Lyles. 3 is Dunham Zeus for owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 4 is Lily's Chica for owner Mrs. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 5 Dunham Tiffany for Mrs. Houghton, Shepherd and Smith, trainer Jane Houghton. 6 Pure Prudence for owner and trainer Jim Reynolds. 7 Antoinette, also owned and trained by Jim. And trap 8 is Jodie Lottie for owner Mr. Ariendo and trainer Hazel Kemp. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 5. Just over 1 minute left for betting on this race. 3-1 joint favourites currently. Traps 3 and 4 Dunham Zeus and Lily's Chica. Greyhounds heading towards the boxes then for race number 5. Less than a minute till post time. There's 7 on screen. Antoinette, one of 2 runners in the race for trainer Jim Reynolds. 4th last time out was Antoinette, when clad in the orange jacket. Here she is up on screen now. Went from trap 5 last time out on the 6th of May. Broke okay. Capable of coming away a bit better than that when she's got her trapping boots. Soon went to the outside though, so this draw wider in 7 will do Antoinette no harm at all. Was chased hard in towards that 3rd corner. Forced to check slightly and ended up finishing 4th, being 6 lengths. But it was a decent performance from Antoinette. Some encouraging signs there. And a better draw here today for the confirmed wide runner. Could possibly improve her chances. Competed in A7 not so long ago and finds herself in lowly A9 at present. Loading up then for race number 5. Clear favourite in trap 4 now, Lily's Chica, a 3-1 chance. All loaded then for race number 5. Gemma on screen, waves a flag, and the hare's running, but on the spin, race number 5, A9 the grade, best odds guaranteed on the Ball Sports app stakes. Stand by for action. Our fan are racing away. It's trap 8 that shows first on the outside. 8 from 2, then comes 7 pacing up. 4, 6, 1, 3 and 5 in the first corner, and 7 takes it up on the wide outside. Antoinette, 2 trying to rally up the inner though. Northwest Trophy, not a lot between that pair up front now. Then comes 4 between them. That's Lily's Chica. Into the 3rd corner we go now. 7 it is that asserts. Antoinette goes a length clear now from 2 back in 2nd. Then comes 4, 1, 6 and 3. Off the final corner we go now though. It's the green jacket of Antoinette firmly in the driving seat. It's a goal and score here. The green jacket lands it. 7 beats 1, 3 back in 3rd. 7, 1, 3 in race number 5. Confirmation result race 5. First trap 7 Antoinette, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. Second trap 1 Mad About Johnny. Third trap 3 Dunham Zeus. Results 7, 1 and 3. 7, 1, 3 in race number 5. The winner's time 29.13. 29.13. The time for Jim Reynolds Antoinette. Replay back to be shown then of race number 5. Broke okay the 7, but 8 much better on the wide outside. Jodie Lottie likewise 2, but 7 got between that pair into the first corner. Took it up down the far side from trap 2 Northwest Trophy. Had done the early running. 4 the pre-race favourite Lily's Chica. Well, the big run to that 3rd corner, but forced to check slightly, and that's where the race was won. 7 cut off 2 and 4 at the pass around that 3rd bend and has gone on to score in the end from trap 1 Mad About Johnny. Ran on well for 2nd spot. Then came the 3 dogs Dunham Zeus. 7-1-3 then in race number 5. The full order in then for race number 5 was 713-426.85, 713-426.85. Distances were 2 1/4, 1 1/2 lengths, a neck, half a length, 3/4 of a length, 1 1/4 and 1. Winner's time 29.13, 29.13. The winner's time for Trap 7 and Planet. Grounds on parade then for race number 6 is the bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. A6 to grade then. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Forest Blossom for the Happy Helpers and trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Hold'em Vin for the Sporting Greats and trainer Johnny Blenko. 3 is Bravo Delta, owner Mr. Coyle, trainer Kevin Hutton. In 4 is Burma Millie for owner Mr. E. Herbert and trainer Mark Wallace. 5 is Ratula Star for Mr. Crichton and Coon, trainer Jean Lyles. 6 Lemon Clover, owner Mr. Katz, trainer Heather Dimmock. 7 Express Tatler, owner and trainer Richard Yates. And 18 is Copeland Rory, owner Mr. S. Thompson, trainer Kevin Hutton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 6. Just 2.5 minutes to the off. Grounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 6. There's your favourite on screen now, Forest Blossom for the Happy Helpers and trainer Kevin Hutton. Only a youngster, July 15 whelp. Runner-up last time when clad in a red jacket. Terrible start from Forest Blossom. Lacks a yard of early speed, but comes home really strong. Possibly a stayer in the making then, Forest Blossom. So ran on really well to grab second spot last time. 3 lengths behind a runaway leader, Santa's General. Some run from Forest Blossom last time. May need the gaps to appear after a usual slowish start. But if you could trap on sort of level terms here today, might well prove the strongest of all on the run for home. See how she goes very soon indeed. So we'll soon be loading up for this A6 grade contest. 5-2 trap 1 then, Forest Blossom, we've just seen in action. 7-2 trap 4, Burma Millie, Mark Wallace's Greyhound. And it's 5-1 bar this pair. We're loading up here at Towcester then for race number 6 on the card. It's the bet with your local independent bookmaker stakes. Favourite in the red jacket, Forest Blossom. All loaded then for race number 6, A6 to grade. Flag's been waved, so the hare's running. Bunny on the spin for race number 6. The bet with your local independent bookmaker stakes, A6 to grade. Stand by for action then for race number 6. Favourite in the red jacket, Forest Blossom. Off and racing away, and it's trap 3 that shows first. 3 from 5 and 8. Then comes 4, 6, 7, 1 and 2. Into the first corner we go. Bit of bother out the back involving 2 and 4, but up front is trap 3 that leads the way. Bravo Delta for Kevin Hutton. Got 6 for company at the halfway point. 7 there and thereabouts as well. 1 with a run up the inside as well, but 7 it is that takes it up into this third corner. Express Tatler like an express train down the far side. Leads at that third bend now from 1, trying to stay on in second place. The youngster Forest Blossom. 7 from 1 towards the jam stick. Going to stay that way now. 7 beats 1. Looks like 6 back in third. 7 beats 1. Photograph officially for third spot, but it's a win for Express Tatler in the green jacket for trainer Richard Yates. Confirmation result race 6, first trap 7, Express Tatler, owned and trained by Richard Yates. Second trap 1, Forest Blossom. Third trap 6, Lemon Clover. Results 7, 1 and 6, 7, 1, 6 in race number 6. And the winning time for Express Tatler, a decent 28.56, 28.56 the winning time for trap 7, Express Tatler. Stand by for the replay then of this 11.29. It was the back straight speed of Express Tatler that's put this contest to bed. Out the back door, ran the first bend, was the green jacket. Ran that bend well though to get into mid-division down the back. And he saw a gap up the inside and really went for it. Accelerated nicely into that third corner to shoot clear. Once followed him round, but couldn't peg back the 7 after he got away. 7 beats 1, 6 a distant third. Lemon Clover 7-1-6 then in race number 6. The full order of finish of race number 6 was 7-1-6-8-4-5-3-2. 7-1-6-8-4-5-3-2. Distance is 1 3/4, 3 1/4, half a length, a neck, 2 3/4, 3/4 of length, and 1 1/4. The winning time for Express Tatler was 28.56, 28.56. for Lucky Race 7. It's the bet with www.starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. S3 the grade, then 686 metres the trip. Runners for race 7 are as follows. Trap 1 is Dun and Maddie for owner Mr. D. Houghton and trainer Jane Houghton. 2 is Aero Harrison for owner Mrs. E. Richards, trainer Paul Clark. In 3 is Moupage Lali, owner Mr. S. Jesty, trainer Kevin Hutton. 4 is Poison Ivy from owner Mr. P. Martin Jr., trainer Steve Rayner. 5 is Heads a Misty, owner Mr. Vass, trainer Matt Dartnell. 4 is Chantilly Dream, owner and trained by Richard Yates. 7, Lug Hill Teddy for owner Mr. Tuvey, trainer Jim Reynolds. And 8 is Carla for owner Miss E. Hall and trainer Jim Reynolds. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for Lucky Race 7. Only a couple of minutes left for betting on this race. In fact, 4 minutes left for betting on this race. Grounds ahead across the infield towards the starting traps for this S3 grade contest. Current favourite, trap 4, Poison Ivy, a 5-2 chance. It's then 3-1 trap 7, Lug Hill Teddy, and 4-1 bar these. Replay on screen then of trap 7, Lug Hill Teddy in action last time out. Went in trap 6 last time did Lug Hill Teddy. Arguably the very slowest starter at the track is Lug Hill Teddy. Don't expect to see this greyhound anywhere near the front in the early exchanges, but do expect to see him flying at the finish. It's his trademark manoeuvre, as was the case back on the 13th of May. Not even sighted at the moment, Lug Hill Teddy in the striped jacket, but ran on. Here he comes at the back of the screen now. Ran on brilliantly well to get up for 3rd place last time. Beaten favourite last time out, so on a bit of a recovery mission here is Lug Hill Teddy, but does do things the hard way. But expect a flying finish. Late fireworks are very much his thing. There he is up on screen now in the green jacket. Outside of the track seems to be running today, so that could play into the paws of Lug Hill Teddy. He'll be serving it up fast and late on the outside. Greyhound's now being placed into the starting trap, so Lucky Race 7 will load up over the far side for this S3 grade contest. It's the bet with starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. We're all loaded then for this 6-bend event. Gemma's on screen. There she goes. Flags wave, so the hare's running. Bunny on the spin for the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. S3 the grade, 686 metres the trip. Bunny flies by and away we go. In trap 3, the first to show, Mupage Lali, 6 pacing up nicely. Likewise the one up the inner, Dunham Maddie, but 6 leads off this second corner now from 4. There's Bashir, that's Poison Ivy, 8 thereabouts. Then comes 1, 3, 7, who's fairly close for Low Kill Teddy. Then comes 5 and 2, who's detached. Off down the far side, about ahead now though, is trap 4, still leads the way, Poison Ivy, 6 still thereabouts. Then comes 8 into 3rd place, Carla. Then 1 and 7, approaching the final corner now though, is trap 4. Poison Ivy that still leads the way. 6 thereabouts. 7 moving nicely in the 3rd spot now. Low Kill Teddy. 4 from 6 and 7 approaching the jam stick now. It's trap 4. 7 staying on the wide outside, but 4 has done enough. 4's going to keep 6 at bay. 7 back in 3rd. 4, 6, 7 in race number 7. Poison Ivy, your winner. Confirmation result of race 7. First was trap 4, Poison Ivy. Verona, Mr. P. Martin Jr. Trainer Steve Rayner. Second trap 6, Chantilly Dream. Third trap 7, Low Kill Teddy. Result 4, 6 and 7. 4, 6, 7 in race number 7. Replay up on screen now. Poison Ivy took it up off the second bend. Had 6 for company throughout though. Chantilly Dream. 7 was flying in the latter stages. But 4 and 6 got clear. And that's the way it stayed. 7 edging closer on the wide outside, but 4 it was Poison Ivy that had too much in the bag and has denied trap 6 here, Chantilly Dream. 4, 6, 7 then in this S3 grade contest. Poison Ivy, Landon Lolly for owner Mr. P. Martin Jr. and trainer Steve Rayner. The full order in for race number 7 was 467-513-82. 467-513-82. Distance is 3/4 of a length, 1 length, 1 3/4, 4.5, ahead, 5 3/4, and a distance. Winning time 42.14, 42.14. Grounds on parade then for finale, race number 8. The Book Your Derby tickets at Towcester-racecourse.co.uk stakes. In 1 we have Tennis Adios from Mrs Campbell, Hanger, Ocean Wiley, trainer Matt Dartnell. 2 is Musical Lulu for owner Mr Taylor, trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 is Tommy's Lord for this time next year syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 4 is Lily's Bear for owner Mrs Richards, trainer Paul Clark. 5 is Santa's General for the Bates Boys syndicate, trainer Steve Rayner. 6 Craftsman's Boys for owner Mr J Kelly, trainer Hazel Kemp. 7 is Forest Andrea for owner Miss D Witchell, trainer Kevin Hutton. And 8 is Kusith Pian for owner Mr R McDonald, trainer Matt Dartnell. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 8, the finale on this morning's card. Favourite currently trap 6, Craftsman's Boys, a 3-to-1 chance. Then 7-2, traps 2 and 5. 5-1 bar these. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 8. We now have just 2.5 minutes to post time. This first leg of Super Saturday. Don't forget, we do it all again here at Towcester tonight. First race, 7:30. 13 races to enjoy here at Towcester tonight. Free entry to all, but if you can't make it, be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then. There's trap 1 on screen, Tennis Adios. 5-1 chance. There's the 2-dog Musical Lulu, 7-2. 7-1 trap 3, 7-1 trap 4, 7-2 trap 5, 3-1 favourite in 6, 8-1 trap 7. I just missed the graphic about trap 8. Now we're on screen now. You can see how Musical Lulu got on last time out. From trap 3 last time, got squeezed for room in the early exchanges, but paced up okay, did Musical Lulu, and managed to grab the silver medal last time out. Looking to go one better here. Was recently contested in A4 grade, and just starting to get to grips with life in A5 after the downgrade. Seems more comfortable at this A5 level. Second last time out. Possibilities of going one better here then. There is Musical Lulu up on screen now. Getting the final pat of the year. A 7-2 chance. Favourite in stripes though on screen now. That's Craftsman's Boys for the Kemp Camp. Hard luck in open class at Kinsley. Couple of runs back. Returned here last time in A4. And gets a down lift to A5 here today. Well supported on that basis. A solid 3-1 chance then, Craftsman's Boys in the striped jacket. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race number 8, loading up for the Book Your Derby tickets at Towcester-racecourse.co.uk stakes. Going in the traps. All loaded then for race number 8, A5 the grade. Flag's been waved, so the hare's running, but in the spin for race number 8. It's the Book Your Derby tickets at Towcester-racecourse.co.uk stakes. A5 the grade. Stand by for action. Off and racing away. 4 off to a flying start. Lily's Bear leads from 3 and 1. Then comes 6 pacing up 7, 8. 2 and 5, the back marks, all sorts of bother into that first bend. 3, 6, 7 and 8 all involved. Meanwhile, this early bird has flown. Trap 4, Lily's Bear leads by a good 2 lengths from 2 back in second in towards his third corner. The air clear of 1 back in third. Then comes 5 and 8 approaching the final corner now. Then it's Lily's Bear taken on now by Musical Lulu. Runs into the back of 4 off this final bend. But come back for more now is Musical Lulu. 1 staying on as well, but 4 as Home and Hose now makes every post a 1 in 1. Does Lily's Bear. Closer places 1 and 2. First trap 4. An all the way win for Lily's Bear. Photograph for the Miners. Confirmation result, race 8, first trap 4, Lily's Bear. Verona, Mrs. W. Richards, trying to Paul Clark. Second trap 1, Penny's Adios. Third trap 2, Musical Lulu. Result 4, 1 and 2, 4, 1, 2. Winner's time 28.99, 28.99. Replay on screen then of the Book Your Derby tickets at Towcester-racecourse.co.uk stakes. You can see Lily's Bear was away and gone. Had an away there at Henlow last time. And just sharpened up the mind ahead of this A5 grade contest. It was away and gone, Lily's Bear. All sorts of bother out the back as 4 kicked on down the far side. 2 was in hot pursuit, Musical Lulu, but just ran into the back of the early leader. Lily's Bear approaching this final corner, lost all chance with that particular manoeuvre. 4's gone again up front, and 1 has actually come past 2 on the final couple of strides to get second. 4-1-2 then in race number 8. Winner's time 28.99, and all the way win for the 4-dog, Lily's Bear. The full order in for race 8 was 4-1-2-8-5-3-7-6, 4-1-2-8-5-3-7-6. Distances 2 3/4, a neck, half a length, a neck, 2.5, a head and 3 1/4. Winning time for trap 4, Lily's Bear, 28.99, 28.99. Well, that, as they say, is that for this morning's meeting. A few trials worth sticking around for after racing now. Then we do it all again tonight. First race, 7:30. Some interesting pre-race trials as well this evening. Several Derby hopefuls going through the paces, as there will be at this morning's trial session. But as far as the racing is concerned, that was our finale here this morning, the 12:04. A win for Lily's Bear then in the last. Hope to see you all again here at Towcester tonight. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv.